I think we'll make a little stop on the way so we can just take a look at the route up the mountain and that stuff. And
yeah, perfect.
Check on conditions, but the forecast looks good. I'm psyched.
Yeah.
Great.
Right on. Got a weather window.
So this is kind of a cool vantage. Like on the east side of the river, Selkirk Mountains.
Yeah.
On the west side of the river, you have what are called the Monashee Mountains.
Oh, okay.
And so we're going to be climbing in the Monashees today. The Monashee Mountains tend to be wetter because as the storms come from the coast and make their way eastward, it gets kind of the brunt of it. So you can see over here the tree line goes way up.
Yeah.
And that's the reason on the Monashee side, really close to town here, you have glaciers like literally just right there on the front range. Whereas on the Selkirks, you had to get a little deeper into the range before you start to see glaciated peaks.
So is this climb something that everyone in Revelstoke goes and does, or is this what's the challenge level of this climb?
Begbie is a great climb for someone who's just kind of getting their feet wet in more technical mountaineering.
Okay. So it is technical.
It is technical, yeah. So the mountain itself presents a few different hazards. One is a sort of falling into the mountain hazard, which is how I like to think about the glacier travel. And then there's a falling off the mountain hazard when we're getting onto that steep ridge line right off the snow and ice. So I think to really do it properly and to protect against the hazards that are there, it's important to have a rope and be harnessed up for those tricky spots and make sure that you're prepared with all the right equipment there.
Right.
But it's kind of cool that way. It's the iconic peak, but it does present some technical mountaineering challenges. It's a cool blend of both.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful mountain. It looks inviting.
Yeah.
Or it looks like, come on, let's go climb.
It calls out, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, it seems there's lots of spectacular, beautiful mountains you can see from town, but it just has such a look to it that I'm glad we're going to do this mission. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too.
Yeah. So it's basically we'll go up today. It's a how much elevation climb to the camp roughly?
We're going to do about 1,200 meters to camp today.
Okay.
Maybe a touch more depending on where the snow line is and where we can find a great camp spot.
Yeah.
Get established and then early morning tomorrow morning.
How early are we talking?
I'm thinking if we were walking at 5, that would put us in a great spot.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be kind of brewing up coffee in the dark tomorrow morning.
Sweet.
And then just getting up and after it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds great. Should we head to the trailhead?
I think we should. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for the rundown. This is great. Great to see what we'll be doing for the next few days. Mike and I have just set off from the trailhead to climb Mount Begbie, and we got this nice, steady incline pace going up. Mike does warn me, however, that it's only going to get steeper and steeper and steeper from here. Apparently, this is basically the steepest hike you can do in Revelstoke, and I think this is going to be pretty intense. Got a few doggos on the trail here coming in. But yeah, it's looking like a beautiful day. We got an awesome weather window. Can't wait to get up and camp on the mountain, and hopefully, weather permitting, we'll get the summit. Let's carry on. Heyo, how's it going? Doing great. Oh, this forest is beautiful.
I think it's pretty special to walk through the old growth.
Trees kind of remind me of the redwoods a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they're obviously different, being a different species.
They're the redwood seems like it's the only tree that makes these red cedars look small.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. These are pretty massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is rad in here. Why is this trail so steep, man?
We call it efficient around here.
Efficient. Minimize our steps.
Yeah, going straight up.
Yeah. Seems to be all we're doing. Up and up. Feel the burn. So there's been some major wind events that have just ripped these trees out?
There have, yeah. So 2 falls ago, I think, is when these big ones were uprooted and knocked over.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, isn't that?
It doesn't make sense.
No.
How a tree that big could just get in the middle of a forest.
get totally blown over.
Yeah. Wow. I just want to take one of these cedars that's on the ground and mill it and go build a bookshelf. Is that wrong?
You know, I think you'd fit right in Revelstoke.
Yeah. Dang it. But they look so pretty.
So you know about this stuff, right? This is called Devil's Club. Contrary to popular belief, this is actually what's on the Canadian flag.
Really? No. Not the maple
Devil's
leaf.
Club. It's not actually a maple leaf, it's a Devil's Club.
It's Devil's Club.
Very
wow.
similar.
I did not know.
So this stuff is vicious.
Yeah.
It almost has like prickly pear thorns in that they get stuck in your skin and are really, really fine.
Yeah.
First Nations in the area use this as a medicinal plant, and actually you basically strip the bark off and then kind of distill it as a tincture.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like heavily guarded but quite medicinal.
What are the benefits?
I have to think about that.
Good answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's too deep to express.
Nice, man.
We here?
This is the first campsite.
First campsite, okay.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Big
Appreciate
grind.
it. Yeah.
So this is our first option of a couple. This is a first camping site. A lot of people stage down here.
Yep.
So
Nice
really,
platform.
yeah, nice platforms here, some good running water.
Yeah.
We have a couple different options. Down here, it's calm air, so we're not quite out of the bugs.
There's a few bugs.
Yeah, there's a few bugs. So
Yeah.
we have the option to go a little bit higher,
Okay.
just up towards the start of the climb there to Begbie.
Yeah.
It's another 25 minutes or so, and you know, it's a little more exposed, but also nicer views, and I think a little clearer air
Really?
away from the bugs. So
Okay.
it might be a good move for us to keep rolling. How you feeling?
I feel good. Physically, I'm happy, content. That was a good push to get here, but I think just with the bugs maybe. And you said there might even be like, will we have like a view of the summit?
Oh man, yeah. A little bit higher up here, it opens up so we can see the start of the ridgeline and still get the amazing town view. So I think it's worth pushing up and at least giving it a shot.
I think we got to do that.
All right, let's.
Yeah, cool. I want those views. Looks even better up close.
Man, it feels good up here, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. I think it's worth it coming up here.
I think so too, yeah. The bugs they're present, but they're not nearly as bad. And we have a lot more options even going up.
Yeah.
First great view of the mountain.
Yeah, no, that's amazing looking. That's a winner.
It's a winner.
Winning view.
So why don't we work our way up this little moraine here?
Okay.
And then that'll put us at a high point, and there might be some nice
camping.
tenting spots there.
Okay.
Nice work.
That'll do.
Nice. What do you think of this?
This looks like it could be a winner.
Yeah. No bugs. Amazing view.
It was worth coming up a little higher.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, this looks about perfect. Somebody left a Knights of the Round Table fire pit for us.
Nice, man. Good push.
Thanks, dude.
That was sweet.
Nice work yourself. Yeah, that was rad. Oh, rock. Okay, let's make camp. Looks like the snow probably only just cleared out from this camp spot just a few days ago. So it's opening up, everything's thawing. And tomorrow morning, early, alpine start style, we're gonna be making our way up that and climbing up the ridge to the summit of Begbie. So hopefully we get some good sunset action up here, and yeah, hopefully the weather holds up and we can do some good mountain climbing.
first person on this mountain. You know, I thought it would feel better, to be honest.
Well, usually these lofty goals, there's kind of like we spend our lives trying to attain them.
Yeah.
And then once we attain them, we realize that we've just been empty inside all along. And that the problem wasn't with the mission, it was with us.
Right.
And so I think this is really exposing like a deep cavity in my soul.
Yeah, you know, the Selkirks, they're really complex mountains, and you know, with mountain climbing, there's peaks and there's valleys. But when you make it your life, there's just more of them.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Man, sometimes the mountains just kind of expose who you really are, and I'm deeply bothered by what I'm discovering about myself.
Yeah, it was like the more full I got, you know, more rich an experience that I got, it was like the deeper the hole and emptiness got within myself.
Wow, we're uncovering so much here.
I know,
yeah. I'm really glad that you're willing to go there, like emotionally with me on this journey here. I really appreciate that about you, Mike.
Yeah.